Well, hey everybody, welcome back to the shop. It's time to start doing some fabricating, cutting, welding, whatever we got to do to get this little blower engine back together. So, alright, here we go. Laura says he can't do it. Alright, I think we got it. We got quite a bit of room back here. Everything's lining up like it's supposed to. Now, let's move on to something else. Alright, so now we're going to cut this. It's going to take us a few minutes. So this is just playing around. We're hitting the thick shit now. Alright guys, so the water pump pulley, I got a little carried away and I was trying to spin it to cut it. And then on that last little part, she dug in a little bit. But my thought process on this was I was going to take a flat piece of metal and extend it up about an 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch over this to stiffen this up and weld it in the back and weld it across, well, spot weld it across the top and clean them up. So we're having a chance to kind of build this and fill it back in and then sand it down or grind it down, whatever we got to do. But the alternator honestly has 2 pulleys on it. So I can use the front one and not even use the back one. But it gives us this much room. So putting an 1/8 inch piece of steel on the back of that, and then I figure I'll balance this back out, you know, so it's not wobbling or pulling too much pressure when it's spinning on that water pump, right? We also, this thing right here I cut off, there was no way around it. But what happened here, I can't remember. I had to get the alternator housing out. See if I can get it to set at an angle here. Well, we'll do it this way. The alternator housing to adjust the alternator, if I remember right, bolted like right here and then come up over the alternator. So honestly, I can't remember right now. I have to go out there and look at the 85, but I may have to fabricate something or just go to the parts place and get, you know, aftermarket something to adjust the alternator. But there's where we are on that, but it turned out great. Let me get these bolts out of here. There you go. So if y'all remember, this thing was bumping up against right here, but now this thing fits in there perfect, right? So this is done. I just ain't sure what we're going to do about the alternator adjustment. We also, somebody plugged this. I do want to run this thing, you know, on the street, so it don't have air conditioning, but I would like to have the heater working. And on a stock 2.8, this comes out right in the front. So we got to get a nipple in this somehow. And that way all the, you know, water lines will plumb in like they're supposed to. So, all right, let's see what else we can get done. All right, one more thing I need to point out here, if I can get it to focus. You see them pinch welds here and there? I could have drilled them out, right? And just took this inner sleeve off. But if we pull this inner sleeve out, then when we put it on there, because I'm not going to get hit with that, this has got all the belts an 1/8 of an inch out, right, for the alternator. That's the reason I didn't do that. I don't play with belt fitments on too many engines, and it's better to leave everything as close as it can be, and then, you know, mess with it. So that's when I didn't drill them out and just pop that center cone out. Plus it made the pulley a lot weaker, right? So you got more deflection. We don't need that with this blower, you know, and I'm gonna run this thing about 6,000 to 8,000 RPMs. We don't need stuff going, right? So anyway, hang on, we got a few more things. And the biggest thing is that alternator bracket. But hey, I'll figure it out. Watch and see. All right, here's an afterthought. That big thing we pulled out of here was for going over to the brake booster. So what we're gonna do to take care of that is this plug right here. This is all vacuum. This is just off the exhaust manifold. I mean, off the exhaust, right? Boom, boom, for the EGR. But this is pulling vacuum. So I'm gonna take that plug out, put a nozzle in here, or, you know, a port, and then come off this for the brake booster. And that's still gonna stay away from what we gotta do right here to get this thing back, bent back down where it's supposed to be, so I can hook up at 700 R4. Okay, so don't worry, guys, man. I'm thinking this out. Okay, just hang in. All right, during the middle of all this, man, I was in a live, and people was giving B6's crap. So hang on. We was doing this a little at a time, but what do you say about, let's just put the thing back together, right? I've got everything. Let's do it. Finish it up. Let y'all take a look at what has happened after that. So hang in. We got to do some camera angles and stuff, but when I get done here in just a minute, this is going to be almost ready to put it. All right, so first thing we got to do, right, we're just mocking this stuff up just to make sure we got it. But let's see. All right, so we needed a port for our power steering, power brakes. I think we got that, right? Right here. This is going to come around, hook in the brake booster. Now it's going to get kind of loud because we're going to do something we don't usually do on this channel. We're going to break out the air tools. And from here, we're just going to walk around this thing and button her up, or we're going to try to, right? Oh, wrong way. go to the other side. All the way back here. We might as well put the coil on it, right? Let's get that done. Remember, guys, we're just mocking this up. Seeing what we got. And that goes over there.
Over there?
Yeah.
Or back that way?
So our
Or back
coil's
that
gonna
way?
sit right there.
Or this way?
What else was it over here? I don't think anything else. Well, it's gonna be a pain in the butt. There. There's where it goes. Oh, let's see if we can hit this real quick. All right. There we go. All right. We was worried about the alternator. Look at here. What we came up with. Haha. Success. Now, where's the alternator?
That's a good question.
Oh!
Da-na-na.
Alternator! We had the fabricated spacer back here. Let's see if I can get it under there. Sometimes this thing's a pain in the butt. Oh, come on. There you go. Get her, Lars.
I'm trying to get the camera in it. Go up.
I'm trying.
Go around.
There it is. Oh. Hang on. Yep.
Well.
Ah. There it is.
Hang on.
So, wait, oh,
You gotta loosen that back.
there. Where's our belt? Well, what's sitting right here? Just give me the belt.
There.
We've got 50 of them. We're gonna hang this loosely on the outside pulley. Now, I'm working on it, guys, I promise. We need a 13. Good enough. Remember, this has no air conditioning, so no need for a clutch fan. So it's just got a fan on it. I just need to make sure. Yep. There it is. So let's try this. Now we need a 10. Just press it right because we're just mocking her up. lock is 15 in the back. All right, one more bolt. Remember we was worried about that key in the crankshaft pulley. That's the weakest link in this engine. But I figured we sandwich this crap together as tight as we can. That's all the punking she's got. Hopefully that pressure against that harmonic balancer in the crankshaft will help hold that thing in place. Alright, at this point, all we like is a distributor. Got the cap, all that stuff. Need an ignition module, and I'm looking for an adjustable decant canister, whatever you want to call it, spark advance. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to find one of these little things. We like this cap right here. We're waiting on headers so we can finish hooking this up. And guys, that's about it. She's about ready to go back down in the truck. I think the next video, we are going to fill this thing up with oil. You know, finish up some of the stuff on it and pre-oil it, and let's see what's coming out of this hose, because we're going to pick up from here and it's going to, I'd like to really pre-oil this thing. It's been sitting around for a long time. Fill it up with oil, you know, loosen everything up and spin her a few times. But there you go. I think well, just so there you go, guys. We got a plastic fan going on this thing. I ain't a big fan of that.
Yeah.
If anybody's got an electric fan they'd like to donate, hey, hit me up. But there you go. I'm telling you, man, she's almost done. We got a lot of knick-knack stuff to do. But hope you enjoyed this one. What else is we wanting to say? Oh yeah, you V6 haters. I think I'm gonna surprise you. Tell them, Lars.
Y'all know what?
See?
I hope you know, because I don't.
We'll see y'all on the next one.
Appreciate y'all watching.